Good morning, everyone. It's Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection, and I am on a S2000 drive with about 8 S2000s. Get out there and drive, guys. Winter's coming, especially if you live up here in the Northeast. In 30 days, there'll probably be salt on these roads. So this is your last chance to take a good drive. What we do is usually take a scenic drive, stop a couple places for coffee, and at the end of the drive, meet somewhere for lunch. So I highly encourage for you and your friends to do that. Now we have a bunch of AP1s and AP2s here. There's a Spa Yellow AP1 in front of me. And beyond him are, I think, an AP2 and an AP1, I think, in Suzuka Blue. Behind me, I don't know if you can see my rearview mirror, we have a white 2006, which is obviously an AP2 car. The AP2s came out in 2004. They lowered the red line from 9,000 to 8,000 and gave it a tiny bit more torque, but the VTEC kicks in about 1,000 RPM earlier. So the 3 S2000s I've had have all been AP2s. I would love to do, what do you guys think? Should I do an AP1 versus AP2 comparison? If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. Now, prices have really gone sky high. We were just talking when, the days are gone, we used to be able to get a nice low mileage S2000 for $15,000. Now you're probably looking at about $30,000, but that is double the price than it was 10 years ago. But I wouldn't be surprised if these cars go up another 10 or 15 grand. I could see them, low mileage, original cars, original paint. They made a lot of them, 66,000. About 1/3 are AP1s, which are model years 2000 to 2003. And about 1/3 of those are AP2s, which is model year 04 to 09. Once they got to 07, it was slim pickings as far as production numbers, so there's very few 07, 08, and 09s. 08 and 09s you can notice by the different wheels, and that's also 08 and 09 when they made the CR, the Club Racer version, that has no soft top, but comes standard with a hard top. Now these have all the cars I've owned. Honestly, the S2000 is my go-to because it's essentially a $30,000 car. Maybe this with low mileage would be a $35,000 car. So if you get a rock chip or a scratch, it's no big deal. You don't have to worry so much about parking it. They do get stolen quite easily, and they even have their seats stolen. It's very common for these cars to have their seats stolen. So make sure when you're buying one, the seats that are in there match the year, because 05 and 04 and 05, for example, have different seats than 06's, and a lot of times people don't know that their seats were stolen maybe before they owned the car, and that they have the wrong seats in their car, so that's pretty common. I did a video on the 10 VIN tags. Back then you had to have an alarm on the car or a vehicle identification tag on every body panel. So for the Honda S2000s, there are 10 of them. I did a couple of videos online how you can find them. Now it is a high revving car. I have the roof up so you guys can hear me. So it is pretty loud in here. If you're used to driving a Camry and Accord, a 3 Series, this is going to be a much rawer driving experience. Now more raw would be the AP1 cars. I think for autocross, I'd want the AP1 car. They have that higher red line and have a little more oversteer, which you need in the tight autocross turns. For daily driving, I would take the AP2 cars, or semi-daily driving like I daily this if it's a nice summer day, spring, fall. And I think it's just more predictable, a little more confidence inspiring. You can go into turns faster, corners faster, and not worry about the oversteer as much. It'll still oversteer because it's a rear drive car, And it's funny that the Honda and Acura that I own are both rear drive versions. This and the NSX, when they're front wheel drive companies, I think their best cars are rear drive. I would love to drive an Integra Type R one day, the one from the late 90s, early 2000s. That car's always intrigued me, and that's supposed to be the best, or one of the best front wheel drive cars. The only problem with these drives is you get a slow car in front of you, a slow Subaru, and you won't even come close to speed limit. Speed limit's 50, we're going 38 miles an hour. All right, speed limit's 50, we're up to 37 miles an hour, but enjoy the drive, right? I highly recommend getting an S2000. There's a really good community for it. And even if you like modifying your cars, there's plenty of suspensions for these cars. Tire choices available. Some people turbocharge them, some people supercharge them. I wouldn't mind driving or trying a supercharged S2000. That definitely intrigues me. There's some acceleration. Beautiful. You got water on both sides here. Then you got water on this side. All right, now the roads get more fun. We're going over a nice bridge over the reservoir. Downshift to second, because why not? They paved these roads since the last time I was on them, which is great. Everything about my car is stock, so this is the stock intake noise you're hearing, the stock exhaust noise. And my car is an 04, so 04s and 05s have a cable throttle. In 06, they added traction control and they have an electronic throttle. So purists like me, like before 2006, we loved the 04 and 05s because when we hit the gas, it's actually connected to the engine. There's a cable throttle. A lot of tuners, they prefer the 06s because it's an electronic throttle and they can tune it. So pick your poison. They're both great. I've had both. I probably prefer the 04 or 05. I just like the immediacy that the throttle, the gas pedal, is connected to the engine. Now in front of me is a Spa Yellow AP1, and my yellow looks darker than that yellow. Spa Yellow is an NSX color, which I think is a great color on the NSX. Some twisties are coming up. What's great about this S2000, one of the best things about it, is you don't have to you can be going the speed limit and having a great time. I've been going the speed limit and I'm just having a blast rowing through the gears Where some of the modern cars, you know, supercars, the Ferraris and Lamborghinis I've driven on the channel, you know, you do a couple of shifts with the dual clutch transmissions, red line first, second, third, you're going 120 miles an hour. Here, you know, third gear is redlining probably at most speed limits, 50, 60 miles an hour. I think this is where Matt Farah filmed his Integra Type R, the original Integra Type R, like 98, 2000, because these roads with this fence here looked very familiar to me. And I know he was in this area when they filmed it, so I'm pretty sure it was filmed on this road. Acceleration. A lot of tight turns on this road. Speeds won't be high, but the turns will be nice and tight. Now that we hit some slow traffic, I think I'll end the video here. So the point of this video is get out there and drive. Winter's coming, have some fun with your friends, make some cool memories, use your car, don't make it a garage queen. If you agree, hit the subscribe button, like and share this video so our channel can grow. And as always, leave a positive comment below. Let me know what car you want me to review next in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care.